Hello, peoples of the internets. After so very long, we're finally back with Pathfinder War for the Crown, Songbird, Scion, Saboteur. Let's see if I can best remember to give a recap. So, last we found our party. They made their way to the Crab Estate successfully for their tea time meeting and gossip session. Three of them, being Anna, Brom, not Anna, Taevanae, Brom, and Desmond, sat down for tea. Anna, you went off to deal with the horses and all of that goodness. And you spoke, the three of them spoke about the goings-on in the region. You were able to get some influential rolls off against the Dame Crab. And by making her friendlier, she tried pushing on marriage for her daughter onto Desmond, which they both agreed would be discussed at a later date. But as night fell and talks ended, the party were shown to rooms so they may rest the night before heading back to their own town and business. Where in the middle of the night, I believe it was Desmond or Brom, I want to say, or maybe it was Tay. It was one of the three of you. Saw out of the window. It was a character. Saw out of their window. You know what? It might have been Desmond because I remember you asking me about trellises. Looked out their window and saw the young crab daughter. Leaving the building and back into the hedge maze, where you woke up, weapons in hand, woke up Taevanae, and decided to head into the hedge maze to see what was going on. But before all of that, I'm going to take us here. I'm just going to show us this room. We're going to go back in time a little bit before... We'll leave the tokens where they lie. Before you got up and knocked on the door to ask the girls to head into the hedge maze, I'm just going to throw you a free bone here, Anna, if you would like to do anything, because I think we discussed that it would, likely be noticeable. And I even said in chat, for now, you stay asleep until stated in a future session. During the middle of the night, Taevanae would be tossing and turning. You can decide if that wakes you up or not. If it does, I'm giving you free reign here to decide any RP between what you missed and now.
Sure. I think for knowing the crabs and knowing the people that are walking into the tea party, I think she probably would actually spend the majority of the evening out in the stalls tending to her horse, maybe talking to the local the workers that they have there. And I think if I could actually roll in talking with them, I would like to know if anything has gone odd or amiss here at their estate because of the odd goings on that happened at the Bartleby Manor.
Okay. Give me a diplomacy.
Diplomacy. Sure. 21.
1T1. Okay. Talking with some of the people at the stables. Other than the usual, taxes and the visits from everyone's favorite, everyone's favorite, very smug and cocky-looking elven right-hand man of Bartleby Lothheed, who visits to see the taxation himself. Not much from the Bartlebys have been causing them any issues, although you do occasionally in conversation, they do mention the fact that in recent times some of their gardeners have been going missing, but they don't think that's connected to Bartleby.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I will. Actually, I would inquire further to, just as in casual passing, you do not need to dedicate information to this if you do not have it, but I would be curious to know the names of the gardeners that
Sure. That is not. You know what? I'm gonna for the first session back in the new year, I'm gonna be a butt. I'm gonna give you the DM's job. You name them.
Okay. How many?
We'll say 3. You gotta name 3.
Bill, Sarah, and John. Done.
Yeah, that's what I figured was gonna happen.
You said I had to do your job, but you didn't say I had to be good at it.
That is a fair point. But you would learn of the... We're going to kind of do flash forwards here. You would learn of the missing gardeners, and then you would be called back inside. You would be shown your room. The boys get one room. The girls get another. And you would be able to sit down for a night's rest. Which you have missing HP. You'd get back. I don't know when I hit you, but I hit you with something.
Yes, you did.
And we will say during the middle of the night, if you wish to react to it, that Anna would notice Taevanae tossing and turning in her sleep.
Yeah, I would. Think that wake up and she would see Taevanae tossing and turning. Are you screaming?
Oh no, it just looks like frustratingly uncomfortable sleep.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anastasia would kind of roll over and see kind of the frustrating sleep. Very softly call out, "Hey, are you okay?"
I'd imagine at this time I'm like in a position where I'm faced away from you, just at this point, and you see me still and give out just a long sigh. And I roll onto my back and stare up at the ceiling. I'm fine, Anna.
We on a nickname basis. The first time you've called me Anne.
I'd like to keep things short, shall we say, tonight. My apologies.
Understood. Have a nickname you would prefer to go by?
I've never really thought about that.
But to friendly hand talk to, just wake me up. And she will roll over to face the opposite direction and close her eyes.
Great.
Not long after you roll back down to go to sleep, do you hear a knock on your door from the boys telling you that Sepsinia Crab, the daughter was seen going into the hedge maze in the back of the estate in a very odd-looking manner, and that they were going to investigate with weapons in hand.
Anna would get up, greet the boys at the door, hear the story, look over at Taevanae, and say, "Well, Tave, it doesn't really be a short night. You do not wish to."
I can't sleep anyway.
As everybody's exiting out the door, Anna will actually go to the window. Can I see the hedge maze from my window?
You can, and other than the landing area, as in like the entrance to the hedge maze, which is lit up with a few lights here and there, the maze itself is almost fogged over, unable to see through.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I will crack open the window and step out onto the balcony. And looking over this edge here, does it look like I could hop from there down and then follow out into the hedge maze?
Okay, so from trellises to balconies. Yeah, I get it, hedge mage. I know, I screw it up a lot of times.
It's his accent, guys. Leave him alone.
No, druids are hedge mages.
I love it.
It's almost like a tongue twister if you say it quick enough. I mean, if you're leaping down and trying to do hop downs, I guess you can do an acrobatics to try and get down. And if it's good enough, you won't fall on your butt.
Sure. So Anastasia will come back to the window and she'll kind of out as Taevanae's stepping out the door. Meet you down there, and I will step and I will take a leap.
Okay.
Where's my toggle on?
Well, that's an 8.
I thought it was just going to be a strength.
I need to know how falling damage works. Falling. How high up would this be?
Can't be more. 10 feet is high voltage ceilings. We're on 2nd floor.
Yeah, okay, we'll just play it easy and do that. And because you deliberately jumped instead of slipping or falling, it's a d6, and the d6 is non-lethal instead of lethal because you decided to jump.
Cool. May I roll it? I want to see if I... Aw. I was hoping for a 6, actually. Nope. That's funny.
Yeah, well, you know, what you hoped is what I got. So that's 6 points of non-lethal. And granted, you do get there first, and when you get to the hedge maze first... I'm gonna get ready to move everyone. Everyone else, you do see Anna at the front, maybe a little bruised up. But, actually, let me make sure everyone has... I know you all have sight. You have vision.
For the record,
okay.
I did think to do that when it was just the 3 of us last time. But I came to the conclusion that it would be a painful landing, so I didn't jump.
Well, you got someone to do it.
I like to imagine that when that happened, we hear, like, the wind get knocked out of her as she hits the ground. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you guys likely hear a thud. And then you're all up here. Hopefully you can all see the map. I know you should be able to.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you catch Anna as she's dusting herself off.
No, because they have to go downstairs and get out a door. I definitely have time.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Before going any further, I will cast armor.
Alright. And there are various lights in the area on the various little standings here, little what the hell are the words?
Posts?
Yeah, the little posts here, and there are some which I actually need to add now because it's been a while since I've seen this map. There are some on the far left and right near some what appear to be family statues. But other than that, you see the maze ahead of you, and there is an eerie fog and darkness covering the maze.
Is anyone trained in nature?
Yep.
All right. Um, is your nature higher than a 4?
No.
Okay. Desmond will make the check to see if this fog seems natural or supernatural. Unless you believe it should be like arcane or something.
Can tell you that in but a moment.
Okay.
Let's see here. Need to find a thingy. Then look at that thingy. Let us see here. It would fall under. It would fall under Knowledge Arcana.
Even better.
It certainly does not look like natural fog.
An ion torch is basically a torch that can't be snuffed.
What's the range? Just regular 2020?
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah, the fog and the setting before you definitely does not look natural. Something possibly might be causing it. Whatever it is, it doesn't appear to not be outside of the maze.
It's not a natural fog. We should proceed with caution. I'll go second. I'll clear the fog as we proceed forward.
A good piece of
I
knowledge.
will. I'll follow right behind.
Good piece of knowledge for everybody to have is 3 gardens gone missing. Is going on in there, and we don't know exactly what or how, but people have gone missing. Taevanae, would you like to take the lead, or would you like me to?
Can do it.
Great. I trust you, Tave. Lead the way. I'll follow behind.
Is it north or south towards the maze? That's done.
South.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. Maze
And
time.
for RP's sake and point of order, Desmond will be clearing the fog as far as he can while we're moving forward.
Okay. How?
I
Desmond's
also would
going
like
second.
to know.
How are you?
Oh no, the
Oh,
fog.
as a kineticist and water's my element, I can move water. So basic hydrokinesis.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Would you or would you not be able to?
Yeah, so if fog is considered in any liberal sense a body of water, I can at least create a current of it to move away.
I am going think no. Maybe any other fog, but this fog does not bend to your will.
And how limiting is this fog? Like, am I still able to see the edge of this path?
Does Desmond tell us that?
He would, yes, in character.
I actually completely forgot to add the fog to the map. What had just happened is the fog.
I saw.
I guess upon
Great.
hearing that this isn't a normal fog, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Detect Evil.
Okay, throw that into chat.
I guess I technically can do that too.
Just need to see what it do. You can sense the presence of evil. And the information around you depends on how long you study a particular area. Around presence, absence of evil, evil aura. Okay. Where are you aiming it, and how long for?
I'm gonna suppose I'll aim it in this direction.
Okay, cone.
How long? I suppose the per level. Oh, it's level of spell, right? Is what they're saying. It says 10 minutes per level. I'm guessing I'm casting it as a level 1 spell.
It's 10
Per
minutes per
character
character level. Yeah.
Okay, character level. Okay, so
It just
I suppose I'll
passively
have
gets
it.
better.
Okay, I suppose I have it on for about half an hour then.
Well, how long are you keeping it? I mean, you can move it, but how long are you keeping it aimed in this direction for? You just doing the first
Um,
round?
uh, yeah, I suppose I'll have it in the general direction that I'm moving. So I guess right now I'm moving in this direction. As soon as I go around the corner, it's probably going to be pointing in that direction.
All right. Well, as you move forward and around the corner, you do not detect any presences of evil.
Feels more like a corridor than a maze, but
Wait, hold on. Actually, technically, you do.
What?
Dun dun dun.
okay,
forgot.
freeze everyone.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I need to check something.
Uh-oh, guys. Oh, this may not be good. He needs to check something.
The mist itself is like
The Miss is angry. This is evil.
So, okay. I need to hold on. I need to whisper. Someone may or may not be getting a whisper.
I wonder who it could be.
Anastasia. That whisper that you heard earlier.
Let me just read this again. All right, but by moving and having to reposition it, you're only keeping it up for the first turn, anyways, unless you're stopping and specifying otherwise.
Okay.
There is at least, yeah, you get a ping in front of you as you're moving down this corridor.
I go ahead and I guess have Anastasia saying send something ahead. Yeah. Basically.
Right, good to know. We'll jump forward and I will whisper to Desmond, evil sensed ahead.
I'm going to make a passive check, if that's allowed, DM.
Sure, to do...
To kind of put two and two together.
Yeah.
If my hammer wasn't already in my hand, I'm gonna go ahead and draw my weapon.
Same.
Yeah, Desmond. I mean... Yeah. Yeah. You know, yeah.
Desmond's gonna look at Anastasia and then look past her to Brom and kind of see him holding his hand up, like, Desmond's gonna roll his eyes and say, "All right, let's swap places. You come here in the second position. I'll be third, and Anastasia can bring up the rear." All right.
As you guys swap positions and you walk in front of Desmond Brom, you no longer sense any presences of you.
I go ahead and convey that, saying that the current direction I'm facing, I don't sense any.
I'm gonna, like, with my elbow, I'm gonna nudge Brom. And by nudge, I mean hit him kind of hard. To just, like, shut up.
Like the kicking someone in the foot under the table thing?
Basically.
Desmond kind of just pats him on the shoulder. Just let us know if something does come up. Past that, it may be wise to take the stealthy approach.
You all continue to move through the maze.
A monument.
It is very easy to notice that the maze is definitely not taken cared for anymore. The hedges are overgrown. There are, vines and weeds and flowers just growing rampantly. And the statue or pond or whatever may be here, you see it is nothing but stagnant water with leaves floating in it. It has not seen care in a long time.
Something in this direction.
Nothing appears to ping in that direction.
As we round the corner, being a local of the area, do I recognize the statue that's here?
Give me I guess you can do knowledge nobility.
13?
It's hard to tell. It's probably just a old family ancestor, most
Okay.
likely.
Got it.
I'm just gonna go briefly look at the statue, see if I sense anything.
Okay, where specifically are you aiming? Like this?
Yes.
Okay. You gain nothing from the statue.
Okay.
As you continue to walk,
Oh my god, a split.
Yeah, indeed. As you hit this point, you all hear a voice, almost as if it is rippling in your head. You don't actually hear a voice through the maze itself, but rather in your heads. And you hear the voice saying, "Don't you worry. No one will take you from me, my love." And as you hear that, you, from the left of you, no, from the right of you, Taevanae, you can hear the sounds of leaves ruffling, rustling and shifting. And from behind you, Anna, you hear the same sounds, as almost as if prying themselves and clawing through the maze itself and out of the foliage and dirt. You would see two very much so shambling undead.
It's Bob and John! Ah!
And we'll do us
I think you mean
some
Bill
fight
and John.
music. And for the sake, because I have them. Oh my god, I didn't look at this fully. This might be my favorite zombie art ever. It's so goofy looking.
A little bit.
Oh my god, that reminds me of Munchkins. Not sponsored, but should be. That reminds me of the Munchkin art for zombies.
Alright, let me roll for the undead. Hey, Anna, you are first.
Perfect. I will pivot on my heel and say, the one in the rear, and we'll turn around at 10, take a swing at.
Okay.
GM, from this location that Anna was at, is it possible to take a 5-foot step instead of the 10 orthogonal? Because the maze looks like it cuts that corner.
Yeah, I'd allow it.
Sure. So you got a 5-foot step there. Okay. Take my attack. Yeah.
This is against regular AC.
Yep.
You swing at it, and maybe the shambling motions of the undead are just too wily, but you swing right past it.
Dang it. Okay. That will.
Alright. Zombie number 1, whichever one this is, Bill, Bob, or Sarah, is gonna try and attack back and slam into you.
Okie dokie. Good luck.
That is as a reminder, you would have been sleeping. I don't know if you would have thrown your armor on before jumping.
I don't wear armor.
Well, then perfect. Does a 20 hit?
No.
You do the same. It comes at you, but you're ready for it, and it goes wide.
Perfect.
This zombie, they're not smart. I'm not going to play a zombie smart. They're just going to walk right up in your face.
Okay.
Which, if I'm remembering my Pathfinder rules, walking into someone's reach triggers an attack of opportunity?
Walking out of a threatened square.
Not into a threatened square.
No, not into.
I thought there was something about walking into a threatened square.
It might be if I were using my meteor hammer at 10-foot reach, because then, like, this would be threatened.
So if you have a reach weapon, it would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
That's
the
what
threatened
this
squares are 5 foot further.
Okay, but you're not using it.
No.
Okay. So it's gonna walk up to you and try and attack you by slamming its arms into you. A good old zombie punch. That is a 22.
Yeah.
That is a 22 for 5 points of slam damage.
5? Unbelievable.
I know, that's what happens when you fight a zombie. Taevanae.
Right. So now that there's actually something to hit, I will unravel my meteor hammer, and then in meteor mode, rather than fortress mode, I will attempt to smack it twice, one from either side.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, so... Oh, they're identical. Both are 16 to hit.
Both would hit.
Okay. 2d8 plus 6. Uh, 12. 12 bludgeoning, split across 2 attacks specifically.
12 bludgeoning as you swing into... Oh, they're connected HP bars. You swing into the zombie and you drop it.
Okay. Great. That's my turn.
Desmond.
I'll turn on my heal as well and take a shot at this with a cold blast. My foot! My dog's just knocking shit over and hitting me. Does 13 against touch hit?
A 13 against touch will hit. Let me just make sure here. Okay, for 13 cold damage, you see the zombie begin freezing up and go still as it is now no longer moving.
It appears we're dealing with a necromancer. Is everyone alright?
We're simply forsaken ground.
Good point.
Can I investigate the corpse? See if like what type of clothing it's wearing.
Sure you can. That would be a perception. While they may be tattered and destroyed, they definitely do look like the wear that someone who might tend gardens wears. Like a nice like apron, gloves. They are definitely gardeners.
I whisper to Desmond, who is next to me. I believe these are the partners.
Desmond nods.
So I'm making the executive decision that we're turning right.
You know it's eerie when the music stops.
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting a little icon on the top left that says autosave.
Expecting us to run into a set of med packs and ammo.
Exactly. Prep for the final boss fight.
Yep.
Another fork.
Can I roll a perception check at the split?
Sure. What are you trying to gain?
I'm just trying to hear if I can make out, because obviously we heard something in our head, and I'm just curious if I hear any additional movement around the area, or a voice again, but outside of our head.
You listen in, and it's kind of, other than the almost echoing footsteps of your party, you don't hear another voice. And, you hear the basic sounds of the wind eerily moving through the air, and again, the echoey footsteps of your allies.
Okay, got it.
Down the zigzag we go. Hmm.
You guys just love a good spooky maze with voices in your head and two zombies crawling out of the maze to attack you.
Typical Friday.
Mm-hmm. Which actually, considering we're keeping track of what day it is, I might be afraid.
It's
I'm
Monday.
gonna go. Can I get a check in this direction?
Sure. You throw out the detect evil. What's the feat of it? 60? And
Oh,
you do not sense anything.
You know what? I think following Brom's example, I think I would activate detect magic.
Okay. Um, Well, if you're aiming in front of you, I do believe some of your allies have magical equipment, so you would obviously see presences in front of you.
Yep.
And unless you're stopping and holding it there.
Not there, but I would make a pause where Desmond is standing.
Mm-hmm.
Go upwards.
Okay. Aiming upwards.
Say that?
Okay. Alright, let me look here.
And I would, as I start activating it, I would call back over my shoulder as Desmond rounds the corner. So wait for a moment. I want to check something.
You are able to sense through the maze several presences of magic.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I will. Hopefully Desmond has paused, and I will say, bring everybody back. I'm getting information.
And
Desmond will whisper, "We found something."
right.
I checked if Taevanae heard it.
I did.
All right. If you hold it for the second round, let me look here at my information. All right, number of different magical auras and the power of the most potent aura. So there are so you got the sense of multiple different magical items. You're getting the sense of two specific like magical auras, and if the power the most potent, does that mean what level of magic? Oh no, that's what that means. The power the most potent aura you're getting is of conjuration.
Okay, I will report that back to Desmond, report back to everybody, and I will stay there for this.
Okay, round 3. The strength and location of each aura. If the items or creatures bearing the auras are on line of sight, which they aren't. Alright, well, nothing's in line of sight, so you're not going to get that, but you will know the strength and location of each aura. Okay. Okay, I guess, yeah, strength I would be caster level, is what I'm gonna go off of, meaning. So the location you're getting the sense is likely the center of the maze itself.
Do I have a rough
The-
idea of how far that is?
Um, yeah, okay, I'll give it to you. You don't know how long the maze itself is, but you do know what's being pinged is directly beyond the wall ahead of you.
I will relay that back to.
And the level of strength you're getting is 4th level strength and 7th level strength.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely make sure to share that as well. Checks just involved. I think you already gave me that information. Identify its properties.
Well, you wouldn't have line of sight on the items, and it says if you have line of sight, you can make the knowledge checks.
Oh, gotcha. My bad.
They're technically beyond a hedge wall.
Yep. Yeah, I will share that information with Desmond, who will hopefully relay it back to everybody, and I will turn around, just kind of like, I think that's what we're dealing with, it sounds like.
Desmond would gesture Brom and Taevanae to take point. It looks like the opponent's right on the other side of this wall.
It feels a little too convenient, but okay.
That's a dead. So I think the way you were going is correct, but I just wanted to be prepared for what would be there.
How solid are these hedge walls?
Give me nature. Got it. They seem overgrown, even more than they were. They have vines and other such stuff all over them. You could probably cut your way through it. It might take some time,
Oh, okay.
but you could theoretically.
All right, well, if it's going to take time, the element of surprise is not an option. Let's go.
Again, as you walk and walk, just more and more overgrown maze is visible. Considering the gardeners are dead, it has not been kept for some time.
Yeah,
want another
that
fork
makes
in the road.
sense. A multi-fork. Give me 1 second. Okay. I know this isn't gonna get us somewhere, but does this statue look of any importance, or just like another one within the maze?
One moment.
Of course.
I need to look at something real quick. Okay. All right. So everyone, where you are, I just need to look at something. Um, um okay. Taevanae, can you roll me a perception?
I would love to. What is my perception? That's what it is. Great. 13.
13. Let me see here. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So, as you round the corner, almost perfectly timed, you hear the voice once again in all of your heads. And it kind of sounds like someone's having a conversation with another, but letting you in on part of it. And you hear the voice say, "Don't worry, my dear. The maze will deal with them." And as you hear that, you see from one of the hedges itself a large vine start moving and get ready to lash out at you, but you're able to spot it as it moves before it gets an attack on you for a surprise round.
Oh, sick.
Question: can we tell if the voice that's going through our head, if it's male or female, or is it harder to tell?
It sounds male.
Okay.
Also, this is what you see, Taevanae. Yeah.
Boy,
How
that
about that,
20
fella?
sure would be nice. Anyway.
Now I'll roll its initiative. Alright. Well, Desmond, you are first, unless Taevanae, you would shout anything. No one would really know about the large vine that just whipped out.
I'd probably just Vine. I don't know. Vine.
All right.
I probably sound insane.
I mean, in the context of this maze, it means something. So I'm gonna see.
The app no longer exists, so you would have known. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, so it would be insane. I'm seeing Vine.
Okay, I'm just moving my token to see if I can. Oh, okay, it's over there. I'm gonna move forward and okay. I'm gonna convert my standard action. So I'm gonna go over here, see it, and then step back because that's the most I can do without getting in the way.
All right.
I'm gonna say there's a hostile creature right around the corner next to the fountain.
Very calm and collected.
That's my turn.
Okay. Anna.
Okay. I will move 5, 10, and if Desmond will let me through, 15, 20, and if Taevanae will let me through.
Sure, I've got ranged.
And then 30?
Sure. It has reach, which means it's gonna try and slap you as you move in.
Sure. Go ahead.
Ooh. Okay. it's going to try and slap at you with one of its assassin vines.
Okay.
It misses.
Awesome.
And that is a shame, because that is 1 point off of max damage.
Sick.
Love that. I'm so glad I'm in the front. Let's go. Time to swing with the sword. Natural 1.
Natural 1, and it's a good thing I only just remembered about fumbles and stuff. And I don't have anything up, so you're fine. You just miss. Horribly.
Cool.
It's very embarrassing. It hurts your feelings a little bit that at least someone saw it, but you'll get over it.
Yep. I'll get past it. It's fine.
I don't hit you with any. Now. Yeah, I'm not hitting you with any actual trauma other than the emotional trauma of a friend seeing you miss a sword.
Okie dokie. Oh, oop. Done. Alright, that does end my turn, though.
Taevanae.
Take a 5-foot step and slack to the end of one of the hammerheads and swing it around and over the top of Anastasia's head, smack it with Fortress Mode.
Okay.
Which adds to my AC. That is 16 to hit.
That will indeed hit.
All right.
I was saying that because I wasn't on my screen at the time, and I had to double check as I opened.
Okay, that is going to be 10 whole bludgeoning damage.
10 whole bludgeoning damage.
It's a solid smack on the middle of one of the vines.
Yes, and I have a fun description, because I always forget that the monsters have fun descriptions. What you're looking at is a gnarled-looking vine, as thick as a man's arm and bearing hand-shaped leaves, that is actively convulsing across the ground and the hedge in an unnatural slither.
Ew.
Indeed. Alright, and that is all you have? Taevanae?
Oh, yeah. I don't have much to convert my move action to.
Alright. The Assassin Vine has a reach of 10 feet and 2 targets. Okay. It is going to... Oh, that'd be scary. It's gonna try and grab Anna again. It missed the first time, and it's not satisfied with someone disrupting its potential meal, so it's gonna try and attack you again. And you are able to just slam the vine away with the butt of your sword as a 14 swings and misses.
Whoopah.
Brom.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do 5 and 15. What? Oh, that's 20. Could I forget, how does aid work?
Aid another. Melee combat. You can help a friend attack or defend by distracting or interfering with an opponent. If you're in position to make a melee attack on an opponent that is engaging a friend in melee combat, you can attempt to aid your friend as a standard action. You make an attack roll against AC 10. If you succeed, your friend gains either a +2 bonus on his next attack roll against their opponent, or a +2 bonus to AC against that opponent's next attack. Your choice, as long as that attack comes before the beginning of your next turn.
Okay, Unfortunately, I do not have the range to hit it. So, um, I suppose that's all I can do. I'll end my turn there.
Hey, Desmond.
All right. I'm gonna go here. Would I be able to draw a line of sight from here?
You can see enough of its token that I'd give it to you.
All right, let's take a shot at it from here, at a safe distance.
Okay.
Okay. Feel pretty good about that.
Alright, one moment. I just need to get confirmation about something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Someone throw the Jeopardy music up real quick. As I put you on hold for one moment.
I forgot what the Jeopardy music is.
It's done.
Thank you.
Dun, 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 dun. My dog's looking at me like, what are you doing?
Perfect rendition.
What are you looking at, dog?
Okay, so your 18 does hit the creature. You see the cold blast strike the assassin vine, but the vine wriggles in a way that it disperses the cold all throughout the vine itself, and you notice it unaffected by your damage.
Fantastic. I leave it up to you three. I'll cheer you on.
So blasé.
Anna.
Right, well. Guess it's time for you to start cheering then. For a 14?
That does not hit.
Damn it. Ah, bummer. Okay, that's the only attack I get because we're still level 4. And
It is a Wriggly Vine. Taevanae.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's clear the path just a little bit, take a 5-foot step, and try and swing once again. Ah! Ooh, that's a lot less. That's only 12.
That would indeed miss.
Okay.
And the Assassin Vine is going to turn its attentions to Taevanae and try and whip a vine in your direction. That is a 17.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. The Assassin Vine whips out and latches onto you, grabbing you like around the waist. You are now in its clutches as it constricts around you for 14 points of damage.
Okay.
That is its turn as it tries to choke the life out of you. Brom.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and do 5, 10. Did I trigger its opportunity, or is it not able to do?
Let's see. Unlike previous creatures, it doesn't say that it can't attack multiple times if it has someone grabbed. So it will try and attack you as you move in closer and step into the fountain. That's a 21.
That hits.
So as you move in, you get hit for 14 damage as well, and you are grabbed by another vine. So you two are grappled.
Okay. It doesn't stop me from trying to hit it back, right?
No.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try to hit the tentacle. Or, well, try to. The tentacle that's, wrapping around me. Fine.
A 21 will hit for 14 bludgeoning. You are still grabbed, but the vine recoils in pain, and it is looking bruised and hurt.
Alright, I'll end my turn.
Desmond.
Okay. I'll take 2 steps here, and I want to spend my action trying to free Taevanae.
Okay.
So you tell me what's the best way to translate that mechanics wise in this scenario.
Let me look this up. Huh. Alright.
If you would take a suggestion, it could be just like the help action, and then my total of 3 can just be added to Taevanae's escape attempt. If we don't want it to happen right now.
So it would be the aid another action, which would grant a +2 bonus on the grappled creature's combat maneuver check. So you would be granting a +2 bonus to Taevanae's combat maneuver check to get out of the grapple.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that because I can't do much else. And then I think I would have seen that it took a swing at Brom, so I'll take a step back afterwards.
Okay, so you're going to grant a +2 bonus to Taevanae to try and escape. Anna.
Alright, let's see if I can get this swing done. Survey says. Nope. Jesus.
You.
Oh god, this is gonna be a rough night, guys.
Okay. Taevanae.
Yeah.
If you'd like to free yourself, you're getting a +2 bonus.
Yeah. What's my escape artist? Do I have anything for that? No, I don't. Okay, so I can attempt to break free as a standard action. Or I could attempt to become the controlling grappler. You know what? That sounds weird enough to do. I'm gonna... And the TC is basically the same, so...
Alright, I forget how this works. What's going on?
Yeah. I'm looking at the flowchart right now. I'm making a combat maneuver or escape artist check versus the Vine's CMD.
Okay.
Which my combat maneuver +2 is +8. So we'll see. Okay. 16.
16. You are unable to get yourself free from the vine.
Okay. So either way would have failed that. That's okay. What's not okay is the fact that I should have cast Cure Moderate Wounds on myself. That's my turn. I can't do anything else.
Right. The Assassin Vine is gonna try and flip to Anna. Get all 3 threats eliminated.
Sure, good luck.
And then eat them. Is what it wants to do. That is a 25.
That misses. My AC is 28.
Oh, I was so excited. And then you come in here and you say it's 28 and you hurt my feelings. Just let me hit you.
I'm so sorry. No.
Brom, your turn.
I'm gonna launch another swing at it again.
Okay. An 11 unfortunately misses.
That's all I can do.
Desmond.
Okay. Wait, I have a trident. I mean, why the hell not?
I forgot about that. I need to
okay.
go look at that.
You know what? The trident has reach.
Wait.
Oh, hold on. My dog's got something. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm just gonna make a melee attack with a trident. And hope I hit.
Okay.
No. This is awkward and heavy. And tiring. How do you do this? Alright, well that's all I got.
Alright. If it helps, I can do this real quick and throw a trident onto your character sheet. If you want to actually roll a trident.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'll roll.
No.
I mean,
Okay.
Because that I will take. You do actually stab it with the trident.
I'm still debating whether or not this was worth it. And then 5-foot step back.
Okay. Oh no, my monster's cheat is broken. I need to refresh. I don't know how I broke it, but it broke. The trident broke my monster.
Yep. I'm more helpful than I knew.
Unbelievable. Okay, is my monster gonna be fixed now? Yes, thank you. Alright, 2 damage to my monster.
How's it looking? Bloodied?
It is looking very, very hurt.
Excellent.
I got asked a question. That is a very good question, and I need to look up, get the answer to your question. To the answer to your question, person of note, the second one. Anna.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that's gotta be like the 5th 13 in a row.
God. Alright. That's the end of my turn. Try and grab me again. I dare you.
Taevanae.
I'm assuming the question is a no.
Yeah, it's just, the answer to the question is the second bit,
Gotcha.
not the first bit. Yeah.
Do I break? I think I break. So a +6 this time instead of a +8. 17?
17 does not do it.
We'll get there. That's that.
They're not trying to hit, they're trying to break free from the grapple.
Yeah.
Alright, and if that's that, the Assassin Vine... I mean, it's not smart. It's gonna try and hit Anna again, while the others fumble in its vines.
Bring it on!
No, that is a natural one.
Good. Good.
Brom.
Fumbled, you jerk.
Okay. I'm just looking at a few. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call upon my blessing of strength. I'm gonna go ahead and add level. Okay, so I'm gonna add +1 to my melee attack roll. Hopefully that +1's gonna be.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that vine is just throwing up.
It is able to dodge out of the way, and you just miss its wriggling vines. As we go to Desmond.
Don't worry, my friends, I'll slay it. 5-step trident. No, I won't.
You won't.
Well,
don't shoot it with spells, damn it!
I don't have spells.
I like to imagine that's the he's Desmond has been calm this entire time. Someone calls him out on spell usage. This is the first time he actually breaks that calmness.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just so mad. So mad, so offended.
Something was able to negate his cold, which is his go-to, and he's just it's getting to him. It's like the one vein is going up his forehead. Anna.
Alrighty, let's try again. Like that.
Well, how do you cut down the assassin vine?
Oh, I slice through the 2 vines that are holding Brom and Tave, and then in the solid cut through my swing, I curve upwards and slice it in half. So I free them and I slice it in half.
And slice it in half you do as it falls and lets go of your allies.
I offered to heal, not as good as Taevanae's healing, but I offered to heal either Tay or Brom if they would accept.
I'll take it. I'll take the 3.
Wait,
I'm
what? I
gonna
have 2.
hit myself first.
This is weird. Oh, that's if it's a crit? Okay, so you healed 8 and took 4 non-lethal. Do you want it one more time? Hopefully I roll better than the rock bottom number.
I think I'll be good with that.
Okay.
As you're all healing, one of the major things you notice of this area is that at the base of where the assassin vine was, there are several bones and bits of various small creature corpses. It seems that since the overgrowth of the maze, this vine has taken up residence for quite a bit of time.
Very negligent of the crabs to not investigate the happenings in the maze.
A lot of lost because of tension. The sooner we get to the center, the sooner we solve this problem.
Then let's do this. And I'll almost like start to hustle because I don't know what else we're gonna do but kill the super strong bad guy. And I mean, he's grooming Sepsinia. He's definitely a bad guy.
Imagine if it's the dad or something.
Aww.
That's gonna be worse.
Either way, it's bad news bears for sure.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
Could you imagine facing up a level 7 dad?
Oh god. A dad strength. Oh jeez.
Here comes Kratos.
Oh god.
He ain't level 7.
Oh god, yeah. We just quit. Just a hardcore shut off the game, quit. Like live at that save point, never go anywhere else.
Hooray, there's another damn fountain.
Yeah, let's not venture that way.
I'm sure this is quite relaxing in the daytime.
A nice stroll.
That looks quite centery. Ooh.
As you're getting closer and closer, you can hear the voice one more time saying, "Oh, don't worry, my dear. Our love will last for a very long."
I'm gonna look out for
Bad.
hostile creatures because there seems to be a pattern with that.
Sure. Give me a perception.
No. That's a 9.
A 9. You
I mean, a 9 is still possible for some things.
you look around for a moment after having creatures attack you after hearing the voice the previous 2 times. You don't seem to notice anything.
Right. Imagine the actual maze is super short and this is just the winding path of nothing.
We took the wrong, like one wrong turn somewhere, and it's just been this
And
the whole time.
I'm just over here laughing my butt off like ha ha ha.
The real path is just 3 turns.
Yeah, the
Yep.
real path was at the entrance. You just had to take a left.
Yeah, and we're like, no, I'll always go right.
Imagine if I decide to cast Spark on the maze.
Oh God!
I'll stop here.
You stop there, and you can see Sepsinia Crab sitting down at the base of a long dead tree with a ghastly parody of a romantic picnic in front of her. She doesn't seem to
Great.
notice you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna back up 5 feet to hopefully gain a little bit of hiddenness, and I'd like to, with the bit of honey that I collected from our tea time, cast honeyed tongue on myself.
Ooh. Okay.
It is. I have a lot of cool spells. So that's going to be going for 40 minutes. This one, I will have to hope we can get through this a lot faster, because this is only for 1 minute. And I guess I'll do a little message to our game master.
Mm-hmm. I love little messages. I said I love little messages.
Yeah.
So to everyone else, you would see Taevanae back up a step and cast a spell.
Just to make sure that's clear. And then I'll
Understood.
cast Divine Favor on myself.
Ooh, okay.
And again, that's for a minute. So after this, I will, signal for us to go and then head up to see what's waiting for us.
So as...
And I will rely on you to know when Divine Favor is going to shut off.
Mm-hmm. So everyone pause where you are, except Desmond. If you want to move up, you can move up, because you're behind. But as you approach Taevanae, you see Sepsinia sitting there, more like here-ish, at the base of the tree, with a tattered picnic blanket under her. And you see on the other side, almost half in the tree, half not, a odd-looking creature. It has these... What's the best way to describe it? It has these pincers, almost these spider-like legs, pointed out, and it is, before it sees you, because it does see you, we are going to roll initiative, but I want to describe first. Before it sees you, you can notice that it points one of these spider-like appendages towards a third zombie who is approaching Sepsinia with a plate, this old dusty plate filled with cold tea and moldering, disgusting looking biscuits, as it then turns to you, all of you in a line, and I can't really say looks agitated, because it doesn't necessarily have a face, but it does give the motions of getting ready to stop the intruders as it begins to scuttle. And as it scuttles, you see spider-like appendages, spider-like pincers attached to a beating heart.
Huh.
And we will roll initiative.
You again.
Pathfinder has some interesting pieces of art and very interesting monsters. Okay, there's my Zomble. And then I need my other guy. Let's see. Does he have an actual sheet, or does he just use the basic version of the monster? He just uses the basic version of the monster. Okay. The Lovelorn goes first. And it is... Let's see what it's gonna do. Okay, let me see if I have something for this, because it is going to cast a spelly spell. Let us see. Screw it, I'll just use the mark out. It is going to try and entangle you all. Which, let me see here. And let me get my... Alright, plants in a 40-foot radius causes tall grass, weeds, and other plants to wrap around creatures in the area of effect. It is a large radius. Yeah, it'd be like that. And let me see here. Okay, I need reflex saves from everyone.
That is a stark difference from one to the other. Oh my god.
Please get a 20. Damn it!
No, I also got a 1.
Okay. So the entire area is difficult terrain. You have the entangled condition. You can attempt to break free as a move action, making a strength or escape artist check. The DC is equal to the spell DC. And yeah, okay. He's just gonna stay where he is on his little kind of tiny little perch. As it goes to Anna, you feel your feet wrapped up and entangled.
Okay, if I break out of this entanglement, does that mean that I have to roll that for every step as I go through Brom and Taevanae?
Let me see here. If you remain in the area at the end of your turn, you make the save again.
Okay, so if I can get out of it, but it's difficult terrain to move through them?
It's difficult terrain. It wouldn't be to move through them, but considering anything in the green circle is difficult terrain, yeah.
Okay, so I have 30 feet of movement. If I'm able to break free, I can theoretically get here. Right?
If that's how much movement you'd be able to have, given the difficult terrain, then yes.
Okay, I have a dumb question. If I break out, could I jump off of Brom? Could I, like, climb on Brom and jump off and over Taevanae and buy myself a space?
I'd ask for very good acrobatics.
Okay. It's like, damn it. I need to put more point in acrobatics. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to break out first. I'll do escape artist for that. 15?
You are able to rip your legs free from the plants.
Okay. Then I will go... It's double movement for difficult terrain, right?
Oh, that sounds like what it would be.
That's 10, 20, 30. I can get there. They used an action to break out, so I can't use the full action. Yep, that is the end of my turn.
Okay, well, ending your turn there would require the same reflex save. And you are
20.
not retangled.
Nice!
The zombie is going to shamble past Sepsinia and into your face.
Bring it on, you gave me something to hit. Nice. Let's go.
That misses.
Yeah, that misses. You're right.
Oh, you'd be... I don't think you'd be on Taevanae. I don't know if you can share a square unless you want to be here.
No. I have 30 feet of movement, so I would be right there. I'd be in front of her. I started
so
here.
you'd be in this square.
No. I started here. So I started here. 10,
Yeah.
20, 30. 30 feet of movement.
I don't think you can share squares.
I'm not on the square. I'm a square in front of her.
Not on my screen. Is my screen wrong?
Is your screen?
Might be. I mean, she's not sharing the space with anyone on mine. Oh, except it's screwed up.
He's in front of Taevanae right now on my screen. Like, right now, she's roughly around.
Okay, so I guess my screen was being a butt.
Yeah, it would seem so.
Had to refresh, that's fine. And let me get this back on. Well, that's wrong.
There, I put a screenshot in the War for the Crown chat so you can see what I was seeing. Yeah, right.
Yeah, whatever.
Right there.
It's like that.
Yep.
Alright, the zombie misses you. Taevanae.
Yeah. Okay. So, wait, are we grappled?
You are entangled.
Entangled. Okay.
Which... You move at half speed, you can't run and charge, you take a -2 penalty on attack rolls and a -4 penalty to dexterity.
Well, let's first get this zombie out of the way.
And if you attempt to cast a spell, you have to make a concentration check of DC 15 plus the spell level or lose it.
Understood. Right. So let's use my fortress mode meteor hammer. Try and make a quick opening for myself. For us, really. So that would be 19 to hit.
That's with the -2.
Oh, 17 to hit.
You would still hit because it doesn't have a high AC, but I figured I'd still throw that in there.
Yeah. And then is that -2 damage as well?
It is just 2 attack rolls.
Okay. So a d8 plus 5. 10 bludgeoning damage.
10 bludgeoning damage. You bash into it, and it looks very hurt, even more hurt than its already undead form looks.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that doesn't count as a 5-foot step at that point, but yeah. How far away can I do that? Probably just one I can see, it seems. I'm going to look behind Sepsinia towards the Opelio, and I'm going to pronounce judgment upon it.
Ooh.
A judgment of justice. So I'm getting a +1 sacred bonus to attack rolls.
Oh, also, description. I could have used this a lot better. The creature, 8 legs of shattered bone emerge from a pulsating, sickly-looking heart, holding it aloft like a spider, while blood constantly oozes from the shiny and glistening organ.
Hooray!
Indeed. So you are pronouncing judgment upon the creature.
I am.
And
I can't get
that is-
I can't get by just yet, but
You can't get Piet? Is it? Well, you can't do that either.
that too.
Alright, and that's your go?
Yep.
Desmond, you are entangled.
I am entangled. Movement to try to escape, right?
So, let me read it. Oh yeah, it'd be your move action to do that. So technically, it's whatever, you already moved. I'm not gonna rewind that. Yeah, move action, making a strength or escape artist to break free. You are able to free yourself.
Excellent. So move action to escape. Standard action, I'm going to attempt to lay this zombie down, and I don't have the penalty anymore.
No.
13 touch?
13 touch will drop the zombie.
Excellent. And I can't take a 5-foot step because it's difficult terrain. So that is my turn.
And make that reflex save again.
Yes, sir.
You are not entangled.
Hey, perfect.
Brom.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'll try to break out of entanglement.
Alright, move action, strength, or escape artist.
I guess I just pressed the strength one.
Yes. You are unable to break free.
Okay, so that only takes movement action, right?
That is your move action to do.
Okay. As for my standard action, I'm gonna go ahead and cast shield on myself.
Okay.
That is all I can do.
The Lovelorn is going to... It's gonna scuttle. That's what it's gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna move her here so she's actually in a square. And the Lovelorn's gonna scuttle right there. Can I need to use a cone. Can I ask a favor of one of you four to copy my green circle here and put one of your own? Thank you. Because the Lovelorn... Oh, it barely touches Desmond, but it touches. And... it is going to... I need you all to make me a will saving throw, please.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't know what the number was right away, but it was a little purple rectangle, so I knew it was a single digit.
15.
And then Brom, you also got to make a will.
That's our
Will?
best chance. Wait,
Will.
do we have a Brom? There we go.
There you go.
Hey, there we go.
Hey,
Good will.
Brom, you are able to overcome this feeling of just utter despair. Anna, you feel a similar sensation to what the bar guest once did to you. And so does Taevanae, and so does Desmond, except you two didn't get affected by the Barghest previously, I don't believe, as this feeling of crushing despair and great sadness overwhelms you as the three of you are going to have a -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks, skill checks, and weapon damage rolls. But that's its turn. It feels confident. Yeah, it feels confident. As it goes to Anna, who is in the zone, auto zone, but you aren't entangled.
Correct. This doesn't work like fear, right? So I can still approach it and fight it?
You can still approach, you just have a -2 ability on your weapon damage rolls and your attack rolls.
Okay. Despair isn't one of the conditions on this character sheet, so I was like, okay. Alright, so I will move. I will go 5, 10, 15. I'm actually gonna put myself here. And I will take a swing at it. I think that does my... No, that didn't take away the...
Well, an 11 would still miss as
Okay.
it scuttles out of the way.
Okay. Yep, that will be my turn. Yep.
Alright. Taevanae, you are entangled.
Yeah. Impedes movement, but does not entirely prevent it. Okay. So 10. I'm assuming 20 to get out.
Yes.
And I was not paying close enough attention. Did the heart use an attack of opportunity?
It did not.
Okay. That's fine. I'll threaten that.
Alright. It'll try and bite if it gets an attack. It doesn't feel as confident with 2 people around it.
Actually, I only have 20 feet of movement, I guess. That doesn't feel right for not having my armor on, but... either way. Actually, yeah, I would have that 30. I'm sorry, I'm going back and forth on what is actually in my gear right now because I don't have a lot of it.
So it can try and smack on you.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 21.
Yep.
Alright, I need to look at something. So, as it bites into you with its jagged spider-like pincers, can you give me a will save?
A will? A mind venom. Yeah, that's 25.
25. Okay. You feel this feeling of fatigue wash over you, but you're able to shake it off. You are still going to take the damage, which is 12 points of piercing damage in the bite.
Of damage.
12 damage, and you feel yourself bleeding from the wound, which will come back at the top of your round.
Okay. Not great. Let's get a standard attack because I moved. So my attack is going to be equal or flat because I had +2 bonus to myself. But the damage will be down 1. Yeah, there we go. Will a 23 hit this little bloody fucker?
It will.
Delightful. So that's a D8 +2.
And that's with the...
Oh yeah, that's with everything active.
Okay.
I have my +2 and it's a -2, so it's flat. However, my damage does get reduced a little bit.
Yep, by 2.
Oh my god. A whole 3 bludgeoning damage.
A whole 3 bludgeoning damage. Now, it did cast some spells, but only if the spells were concentration spells would it need to make a check, correct?
There are no such thing as concentration spells. Once they're active, they're active. The concentration would be like if you're holding it or if you plan to cast in a short time.
Okay, because I saw your Defined Favor has a concentration roll for it. I just want to make sure I don't have to, or if I do have to make rolls for him to keep the spells up.
Right. Oh, no. No, I don't think either of us would need to worry about our spells.
Okay. Alright, so then if that is it from you...
yeah,
Desmond.
that will be.
Alright. I'm going to... You know what? I'm just gonna try to blast it from here. I'll worry about getting tangled up later. I don't want to end my movement in front of Brom and cost them, like, more movement and a potential attack. Okay. No penalty. Here we go. 14 touch?
If this is an attack roll, yes, penalty. You got affected by the...
Oh, you're right. 12.
12 touch would miss.
Ah, darn. Okay. Then let's get movement. I will... this is 10. Yeah, you know what? I'll end there, and then I'll make that reflex save to see if I'm still tangled up. 13?
You are re-entangled.
All right. Bleh.
Brom.
Alright, I'm gonna try to free myself again.
You are able to free yourself.
Am I still able to... Or I'm not sure how much movement that took out to do that.
It's the move action to escape. So you would need to convert your standard action to a move if you want to move anymore.
Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and do that.
And movement is still difficult terrain. You just don't have penalties by being restrained or entangled.
Okay. So it would cost me 10 per movement, right?
Yes.
That's all I can do. And I need to roll a reflex.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is your speed 25?
My speed's 20.
Oh, your speed is 20. Okay.
And I'm entangled again.
Alright. Its turn. It has options. It has a few people around it, and it doesn't like that. What is it gonna do? What is it gonna do? It's going to try and... I mean, yeah, skip its turn, haha. It's going to try and cast a spell, which is probably the wrong move, because I think both of you can try and disrupt it.
Yep. Oh, and you look at that. It's another 23.
That will hit. Does the hit itself disrupt?
No, the damage builds upon the concentration check, which I believe is 15 plus the damage.
Okay. So the 12 misses.
Ooh, okay. That's 4 damage.
Okay, so 15, 19 DC.
Concentration checks and casting spells. If you take damage while casting a spell... Oh, okay. You must make a concentration check with a DC equal to 10 plus a damage taken plus the level of spell you're casting. So, 14 plus whatever the spell is.
Okay, so... Okay. Alright. It casts its spell, and in front of your eyes, it disappears. But you still do hit it for, what was the damage?
For 4.
Or 4. Alright. Okay. Okay. Anna.
Okay, so I'm gonna take standard action. So I'm gonna take a step here. And then on the spot, because I don't know if this guy's moved or not, but I want to cast, I'll take a hit from him, I don't care if he's still there. I want to cast Prestidigitation, and I want to soil the area and see if I can cover him in dirt if he's gone invisible.
Okay. You do not. Nothing appears.
Okay. Can we break up our move in Pathfinder? I don't think we can, right?
No, not without spring attack.
Okay. Then I will look at Taevanae and I will say, Tave, he's moved. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. Taevanae.
Okay. Well, this would be round 2 of me looking the same spot. If that ticks anything for you, Game Master. Otherwise...
Where?
Like where I am and looking in front of myself.
If you're looking in front of yourself, you
As
do
one
not,
does.
You do not see.
Okay. I'll take the time to hear so I'm a little more resistant to things going on. And then I will take a step back and shift my gaze more more north. Try and catch some inconsistencies. That can. You don't have to worry about that for this round.
Got it. So if I don't have to worry about that, then Desmond.
Alright, movement action to attempt to escape. Escape artist?
Yeah.
Here we go! Yes.
You do.
Okay, let's move. 10, 20, let's go... Yeah, you know what? Let's go 30 here.
Okay.
And then, do I get re-entangled?
No, you
no!
don't. Alright.
Alright, there is one more thing. I know if I've used up my actions, but I'm going to use my daily use of Figment's Fluidity, and I'm going to whisper to the black snake coiled around my chest and say, Morpheus, in my darkest nightmares, the scent of blood covered my nostrils, and the scent of fire blinded my senses. And I'm going to switch my survival bonus to the scent ability.
Okay. Understood. And as you do that, we go to Brom. And I should mention, for everyone, Sepsinia has just been enjoying her cold tea and moldy biscuits this entire time. She does not seem to be aware of a current fight.
Cool, better for us.
Serious turn off.
And you do not break out.
Now, I've had Detect Evil active all this time. Would you say I'm on round 3 of Detect Evil, or would I need to restart at round 1?
If you've been aiming it this entire time, you So can someone post detect evil for me? So I can read its effects again.
Because round 3 says,
Yeah,
I have line of sight, I can... let me go ahead and post.
Alright. Presence of aura, number of evil auras, third round, the power and location of each aura. If an aura is outside your line of sight, you discern its direction, but it's not its exact location. Alright. You know, you're able to tell, you're not able to know exactly where it is, but with your cone, you know it's somewhere at the edge of the hedge maze. It's somewhere at the edge of this wall.
I'm gonna go ahead and relate that information to everyone else.
Alrighty. And that'll be your turn? Right. Well, at the top of the round, he reappears. And it is going to try and... It's gonna try and scuttle up to Anna and try and munch on you. And does not. Anna.
Perfect. He made a big mistake. This is great. Okay, cool. So, I'm actually going to move to here in hopes Taevanae will come over and flank with me. Then I will attack. This is at a -2. The natural 20 with a 17 to confirm.
Is that with the -2 added? Or is this, are we minusing 2 from that? Because if we're -2 from that, then it's not a natural 20.
Well, I don't know if naturals override even with the minus, because you still roll a natural 20 on the die. So I don't know how you want to roll that. If you want to change it to, it would change to a 17.
Well, yeah,
that's... the die roll is a 19, so the 26 would still have to hit, but it's a 26.
The 26 total.
It would still hit.
Crit. It's a crit for me because I crit on 19.
Okay, hold on. If the -2 was in the roll,
the total would be...
It would be a 17.
No.
It would have just affected the bonus.
It would have only affected
because it would have
the
been
bonus.
like
it doesn't affect
19 plus 9 minus 2.
Okay. So then yes, that would hit, and you would get the...
And then 17 is the confirm.
Oh, then no, you would not get the confirm.
Okay. So standard damage is just 9. I do not qualify for sneak damage because I don't have, he's not flat-footed.
Okay. Taevanae.
If I were to run directly behind him, would you give that an attack of opportunity? Moving from here to here.
Like if you move here?
Yeah, from here to here, would you call that an attack of opportunity? I'm just trying to gauge because Or, well, I guess I don't know which way he is engaging.
Well, he bit... The last time he bit, he was facing this way.
Okay. Works for me.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a 10-foot reach.
No. I do, however. I'm gonna say beside me while I strike, so the strike is my actual action. Sepsinia, dear, can you please get out of here? So I took 2 steps forward. I guess I can take that 3rd step. And get a 24 to hit.
That would hit.
And... oh my god, 4 damage. The D8s are rolling low today.
The damage. Okay.
At least I'm consistent.
And if that is all, Desmond.
Alright, let's get out of here. 10, 20. And then I'll take a shot at it from here. This is at -2, so 23.
That hits. And your damage goes through.
Thank goodness.
Alright, if that is all, Brom.
Alright.
Nope. You can
it's
still
not like
move, but that does
Oh,
use
okay.
your move action. So if you wanted to like convert like the others have been doing.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do that then. 10, 15, 20. And that's all I can do.
Alright. The creature is not looking good. It's gonna hope that you all miss again and try and vanish once more.
I won't. I will. I definitely will this time. Yeah, that's a 14.
That is a 20. Total of 20.
Total of 20, and Brom wasn't affected, so it's just the 20. And both of you bring down your blade and sledge together, and you splatter the Lovelorn, crushing the heart where it lie, and as you smash it, sending blood everywhere, we are going to call that a session and pick up with Sepsinia next time on session 34.
Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, that was crazy. Okay, well, great game. As always, Pie, thank you so much. And for now, everybody say goodbye to YouTube!
Bye,
YouTube.
YouTube!
Bye, YouTube! Happy dungeon delving, everyone, and Pie?
As always, good pie and stay sweet in the new year.